What's up, everybody? I know this isn't the place you come for news, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but there's some cool news today. First thing is Vampire Survivors is releasing on Switch on August 17th. They're also adding a local co-op mode, which is going to be on all platforms. So it'll be on Switch, Xbox, and Steam. We'll all have local co-op. I don't know how that's going to work. Because it really is a game where you can barely even play one player at the same time on one screen. But I think in the video clip they are showing it here.
Be the bullet hell with your besties! Vampire Survivors is going couch co-op. Team up to face creatures of the night. And threaten lifelong friendships. Play the whole Vampire Survivors saga in couch co-op starting August 17th. Vampire Survivors cannot be held responsible for any loss of friendship that may occur. Terms, conditions, and garlic apply.
My question is, I think that trailer kind of answered the question. So I assume when you do local co-op, it's going to basically force the two characters together where if you're like on the edge of the screen, you're going to be pushed, to the right or the left or the whatever direction that you're moving. So my main questions are, Vampire Survivors barely works on the Steam Deck as it is. So I've never played it on a mobile phone or tablet, but I'm really interested to see how it's going to work on Switch when, again, the deck can barely run the game. Because if you've played the game on deck, once you hit like the 20-minute mark, it literally drops to single digits. The frame rate does, and it's basically unplayable at that point until the 30-minute mark where everything on screen gets killed and the Reaper comes out. And then it's even harder than normal because then you got to escape both the massive frame rate increase and the Reaper at the same time. And then I'm curious also, I would assume that obviously you can't play local co-op on the Steam Deck unless you have it plugged into a docking station and you have external controllers connected, because there's no way you're playing two people on one Steam Deck, obviously. And I would assume Switch is the same way. I don't know. I've never played multiplayer on Switch. So, again, I assume you can connect more than one set of Joy-Cons, but whatever. Then another thing from the Nintendo Direct, there's the Super Mario RPG remake coming out November 17th for Switch. It's just called Super Mario RPG, not Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. So I don't know if it's going to be a one-for-one remake. However, it looks really good. I mean, visually, like, if you've actually played Super Mario RPG at the time, it was one of the groundbreaking titles because it was a 16-bit game on Super Nintendo, but it was like 2.5D. It was made by Squaresoft, and that's another thing that concerns me. I don't know. It's apparently just being remade by Nintendo. So I don't know if they're going to ruin anything, if they're going to change the soundtrack, because the game had one of the best soundtracks of the 90s and in all of gaming history, without a doubt. But then on top of that, Square Enix has ruined every single Squaresoft release that they've remastered or remade or re-released, with the potential exceptions of Crisis Core and FF7, maybe. So anyway, let's take a look. it looks incredible. I don't get to say that often enough, or I don't want to, but I really mean it when I say that. It does look really good. I'm not going to pre-order it, at least not at this point, but I'm definitely going to get that. And I can tell you for sure, like, I never buy games for Switch ever, including first-party exclusives. So I look forward to that November 17th. So just to add two more, well, not two more. I'm sorry, one more game to your list of awesome stuff coming out in 2023. Alrighty. Anyway, that's it. That's the video. Bye forever.